Has there been any woman who has inspired you? So I'll go first because personally I was trying to think of who has inspired me a lot this year. And then I realized that even as our big sister, our leader in EIM would say that there's more to you than medicine, I realized that I couldn't really fit whatever the woman who has inspired, I couldn't fit it to just one aspect of my life. So I'm going to start, and we cannot give the glory of our EIM to, aside the one we are giving to God, we cannot give it to another person. Let's start with Dr. Jumoke Ladapo Oshinuga.
Right.
I'm trying to summarize, but Dr. Jumi is that person that she's so soft spoken. She can be soft spoken and she can be, you know, the Bible will talk of two-edged swords. Like she can slip into your soul.
Agree.
It's not like she's chastising you, but there's something about her that just drives you. It brings you to a place of calm, and you know that whatever this person is telling me, she's on my team. She's with me. Yeah. She's not saying this because she wants to put me down. And when she's encouraging you, you know it is coming from a place of love.
Yeah.
Whatever she's saying is sincere. She's not saying it because that's what you want to hear. She just has the right word in the right season. And that has really kept me as a person going on so many fronts. It's kept me going because there are times I tell myself, I can't go back to Dr. Jumi and say I could not do this.
Yeah.
I can't go back. I can't disgrace. So I can't go back. I can't meet Dr. Sometimes I'm ashamed to call and tell her, Ma, you see the thing we discussed the last night. It didn't go the way we spoke about it. But there's this way she just kind of knows, and she will call me. I'll tell her and say, hey, Dr. Jumi is calling. What do I say? I've disgraced myself. But one thing about her is she has the words in season, and honestly, I do hope to become like her in that aspect one day. I hope that one day I would also have the word in season for people. That no matter what someone is passing through, when they come in contact with me, they can leave that conversation empowered. So she's really inspired me in that aspect. And you know, before this Christmas, before this old 21 days of Christmas cheer started, I was just trying to, you're just getting by. Let's thank God. Let's do gratitude. Let's thank God. But even in my most recent conversation with her, having that conversation gave me a new perspective entirely. And I could really approach this Christmas and realize, let's cheer ourselves up. Let's cheer. So she's someone who, in summary, she's a person with the word for every season for you. And it takes few people to be able to, and not just one person, not two people, 3, 4. Like that's the way she is to everyone. She just has that word in season. She's really, really inspired me. Yes, I do joke a little. I say I am easily inspired. I'm a very hard to please person. I'm not a perfectionist, but before you can please me, hey God, I'm very, very hard to please. But there was something about Dr. Jimmy from the first day we started talking. I knew that I found a big sister. I found someone I can relate with. She just gives you that chance. She allows you to, even if you are saying nonsense, that you yourself, you know that this I'm saying is nonsense. She will allow you to finish. And she'll say, okay, Doc, do you have a pen with you? Do you have a paper? Do you have a book or something with you? Can you write that down? Okay, let's backtrack. And then there's this way she just keep going. You not be there and say, I said a lot of nonsense, so she has really, really inspired me a lot. So maybe something you've planned that, maybe I'll do this in 2026, and then that person has helped you to be able to even if not achieve it this year, to have a blueprint in ensuring you achieve it by that your target.
Wow.
Okay, Dr. You want to say something?
Yeah, I just want to consolidate what you said about Dr. Jimmy. Absolutely, everything you said is 100% about her. You're not lying. You're not making it up. If you're watching this and you're not part of Excellent Lady Talks, that's what we're enjoying. She's not making it up. And that was the same experience I had to when I first spoke to Dr. Jimmy. In fact, my mom was listening on the call. She was just in one part of the room. She was like, who is this woman calling you? My mom could feel the energy, that energy, the passion was palpable in the room. Like, who is this person? And since that day, this man has not stopped calling me. And to me, I'm just so grateful that I have her in my life. One thing that I experienced when I finished medical school was there was lack of female physician mentoring, like someone dedicated to guide you, to hold your hands through those seasons. I tell people it was until I got pregnant that I realized I was a woman in medicine. But just knowing that I have a community, when I was carrying pregnancy and my male counterparts did not do that. So that was when I'm like, okay, right, I'm doing what a woman only can do. And that was when I realized, oh my God, I'm a woman doctor. If you get what I mean. There are other aspects for me. That was when the epiphany happened. But knowing that you have a community of people, a community of female doctors who basically have similar journeys, as yours, and you have someone who has gone through different phases in different countries, in different situations, say, calm down, it's not that deep, don't worry. This is how to go about this situation, this is how to go about this phase of your life. It just makes all the difference. It makes all the difference. And Dr. Jimmy in EIM does that for you. She does that for you. One of the things that she's helped me do is realize that there has to be a purpose to my practice of medicine. There's a difference between acquiring the knowledge of medicine and the practice of it. And just listening to Dr. Jimmy recurrently helps me, puts that in check for me that there has to be a purpose. Every patient is not a case. It's not like a case in the textbook. They are real humans who deserve connections. And for you, on the other end, there has to be a purpose to seeing them. And she reinforces that every time. Even in terms of choosing a specialty, she's like, Irene, find your passion and follow through with it. I'm like, okay, what's my passion? I finished with a lot of distinctions. So I got to that point where I'm like, what am I supposed to be doing in this place? And she's really helped me, put perspective to things. There's so many aspects. It's not just professional, even personal, that Dr. Jimmy comes in. So I think this life is just dedicated to her. Yes. Basically, because all we've been talking about is people have empowered you so far. And for me, she's been a strong pillar of support in my career and life. And it's important we give her a flowers.
Yes, we really need to give her flowers because she did so well. I just want that, okay, and she gives you encouragement. One of the things she said that really opened my eyes, but that made me start thinking, was that she said, Doc, do you plan to have children? I said, yes. And she was like, okay, when you have your children, no matter the number, maybe one or two, are you not going to create time for them, even as a medical doctor, to be with them, to be their mother, to train them? I said, I will. So what is now stopping you from what is stopping you from doing the other things that you want to do? All you need to do is to be able to allocate your time, set goals. And unlike before that, someone will say, I'll set a goal, and if I cannot achieve that goal within that time, I would beat myself. It can take me the next 2-3 years to even look at that goal again. But working with her, especially when I was setting my smarter goals, one of the things she said was, yes, it's good to set a goal. However, you don't take your eyes off the goal. I don't know how to, I'm paraphrasing, not the exact words now. You don't take your eyes off the goal. The time to achieve that goal may shift a bit, but don't take your focus away from that goal. Like the fact that you said that the bit may shift, but you will still achieve that goal. Not like, oh, don't just because you did not achieve that goal, you're a very bad person. You've disgraced us in EIM. You've done this. No. You know, say your eyes is still on the goal. Do you want to re-strategize? Do you want to sit back? Do you want to relax? But you are still going to achieve that goal. And there's this way she just keep telling, I'm proud of you. You know, I was telling myself, like, Dr. Jimmy is proud of me. I'm proud of myself too. She's proud of me. I'm proud of myself. And it really, really helps to have someone in your corner. I'll say Dr. Jimmy is really gifted in dealing with people. Honestly, she's gifted. She's engraced. She's empowered to deal with people. So I'm so happy to be one of the people under our mentorship. Okay, someone said that the time to achieve the goal may shift, but the goal remains the same. God has used that for all of us in EIM, and how God will continue to use that for us. She will not be tired of us, and we can never be tired of her.
Amen.
Yeah. We are
I wish
seeing.
Dr. Jimmy was on this live. How come Dr. Jimmy is not on this live? This live that you decided to dedicate to hyper.
We watch the replay. One thing, just like Dr. Jimmy would always say, like, one aspect of our life as a woman, that's one thing I've learned for her, she doesn't have to stop for another to exist. Both can coexist. You know, she would be like, see, you can be a wife and be successful. You can be a mother and be successful at your career. You can do this and be successful at your career. The way I was like, okay, yes, I can do this. But this year, a lot of glass ceilings were shattered for me on several levels, because I was like, come, I can actually do this. All I have to do is to put structure in place. That's all I have to do. I just have to put my structures in place, and I must be that person who seeks for help. Women that have done it before me, like I have to go back to the virtuous woman. They gave me the virtuous woman herself inspired me at some point. This year, even virtuous woman in the Bible, she had help, and that was the first myth that I was able to break concerning this thing. I was like, see, you should ask for help, and don't be ashamed of getting that help. Don't be ashamed of getting it.
There are so many women out there who are sources of inspiration, and we're glad to have them inspire us. Thank you for sharing. Wow.
Thank you to every woman in medicine who have gone ahead of us, every woman in medicine who is currently doing this journey, and every woman in medicine that will come to do this journey. It's a privilege to learn from you. You've inspired us. We'll continue to hear your story, and one day our story will be part of the stories that will be told.
Yes.
And it will be told in a good way. They will tell our stories too.
Yeah.
And it will be told in a good way. I have nothing to look forward to. I just want to remind you that of a truth: when there is life, there's definitely hope. And I don't think there's anyone in medicine who has not really been through that point where everything just seems so blurry. But you can always reach out, always seek for help, always find someone that you can speak to. See, Dr. Jimmy, you can speak to her. I can bet a strand of my hair. So you can speak to her. You can please reach out to people, and I can tell you it's a phase. Whatever it is you're waiting for, whatever it is that is making you not to, even if you're surrounded by people whose light should be inspiring you and you're not being inspired at this point, just know it is a phase. It's a phase. It will pass. You look back and maybe you will be the one leading the joke. I'll be like, I can't believe there was a point in my life that this. But it will definitely pass at some point. It will go past, and the silver lining is always there. Just take your time, rejuvenate, recuperate, and come back busting with joy. I almost said, so help you, God, but may the Lord help you.